Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. I'm still alive and kicking. Still on the recovery. Hopefully I don't sound too nasally today. I can feel it, but hopefully you're not hearing too much of it. I can definitely, it's still there. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't so much of like that I was congested so much, but the sinus pressure was unbearably horrific. And then, you know how you get a fever and like you just can't get warm enough, right? Like you just pile on all of the clothes and all of the blankets and beg your animals to lay on you and all that other crazy shit. See, now mine swung the opposite direction. I was laying there with the fan blowing, the window open, and I was like, I just want to roll in some snow. But I do have a Scorpio stellium with the Mars retrograde, and then the moon in Gemini, which is my moon placement, is in Gemini. So, of course, then I got my angry auntie Flo. I'm pretty sure that's why you're supposed to follow your moon cycles. And I'm pretty sure whatever moon cycle you were born in, when that moon moves into your sign, take the fucking week off. It's just a theory. It's just, and that goes for males and females. Males get counted in. You guys get freaking monthly cycles too. Don't even start with me. You get moody and attitudinal, and we too are left going, what the fuck? Trust me, it happens. So, yeah, it's a real thing. It's different, it's unique, and I am rolling with these punches to my ovaries. Okay. Woohoo! So, that being said, I do feel like I have enough energy and whatnot to at least give one a go and then see how I feel afterwards. So thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to be a little bit slower today. So I'm going to just do a couple cards so I don't overwhelm my already overwhelmed system. Capricorn. We're getting Capricorn? Capricorn. That's what I'm feeling. Capricorn. That's where my Mars placement is. So, nice grounding, soothing Capricorn energy. What does the universe have for Capricorn? On the dark side of the moon. What's on Capricorn's dark side of the moon? Cha-cha-cha. And unfortunately, I'm reading uprights today. I'll interpret what I interpret the best to my abilities, but uprights today. Yep, she's clean. Okay. The hell is this? Is this burdock root? Okay, sorry. This like has me mesmerized right now. This little leafy thing attached to this root system. So if that means anything to you, Capi, there it is. I think it might be burdock, but don't quote me. Okay, the leaves are all dried and shriveled. I don't know, but there it is. This guy right here. These little leafy things attached to the root system. Sorry, not with it today. Hopefully it's supposed to get where it's supposed to be going. Okay, here we go. Okay. 8 of Wands. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Right up here. Great. Nice, Capi. So your dark side of the moon, again, trying to merge the yin and the yang. You're bringing your I'm getting from this, you're carrying your yin into your yang here, and they're merging quite nicely. Very nicely. Look at that. Ooch! Okay, so she's got the little tentacle hairs, and so does the king. Which this is a lady in a dress. Okay, so this is all about energies, not about genitalia. Okay. See how lovely that energy is? Like, holy bejesus. As above, so below. They're both holding their treasures. Seahorses mate for life, by the way. Okay, very intelligent creatures. Go ahead, look it up. When you got time with that shit, go look it up. Go look up the meaning of seahorses. It's fucking magical. Okay, then you've got the Six of Cups. Again, releasing. Nah. Ooh, look at that. Mental clarity. Okay, the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords and the King of Swords is in the reverse, but then the Two of Pentacles is in the upright. Said it wasn't going to reverse. Okay. So, either way, you're turning this... Well, that's interesting. That's really... Okay, so that's funny because even these three cards in the reversal kind of mean the same thing in the upright of what I'm getting. Holy Jesus. That's interesting because... Okay, so I'm going to show you these three cards in the reversal quick. So this is... Oops. Joke. Okay, reversal. Upright. What in hell, Capi? This is interesting. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. You're receiving messages of values. Values and concerning transformation. See that dragonfly on there? That's some serious transformation. Now, those of you who don't know, dragonflies, which is not in my picture right now, so I'll just show you this one. Dragonflies make their transition in the water. Emotional. Okay? So, this may have to do with your values, but it's on an emotional level, is what I'm getting. And you losing some sleep over it, because you might have done did a doo-doo. That's fine, we all do doo-doos. But you have mental clarity about it. Okay? So don't panic over the transition you have to make here. Okay? Because look at you. You're on top of it. Capricorn. You're weaving this into a better, more... I get your values are really solid here. Let me look closer, darling. Yes, you have your little nooks. You have your little niches sewn into your dress here. And excuse me, pardon, Mom. I don't have bifocals in my glasses, but sometimes my glasses impede my up close. These aren't... That looks like a rose. There's 3 roses in the background here, but this looks in the center here. This is either an apple blossom, because it's white. Crab apple? Orange blossom? I can't really tell, but my attention is being drawn to it, so I'm going to show it to you. Okay. It's a very solid foundation of love and integrity here, Capricorn. And you're just capitalizing on it. You're learning your lessons. You're stressing over it a little bit, but you're like, screw that. I got a good thing going here. I'm going to keep... Ooh, the needle. That's it. Okay. So we're redoing that. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay, so also going through a coffee detox right now. Let me tell you how great my life is. Okay. So see the needle there? And there's a little light on the needle. So you're learning how to transform, transmute, and transfer your pain here into something greater than yourself. And weave it into your life so that it actually betters your life rather than takes away from it. And you now know what values to put up on the little chain gang thing out to the universe to get back something that you wanted. And you're not contemplating about this at all. You learned your lesson here. Last card. Ooh! It was in reverse, by the way. But we're doing uprights. So yeah, this is the lunar energy. This is your dark side. This is the opposite side of your moon. But your subconscious is doing a really good fucking job here, Capi. Even if it were in the reverse, it's only me looking. We're on the dark side of the moon anyway, so. Look at you and your blasted tentacles over here. Fucking latching on to everything. What can I learn from this? What can I learn from that? Okay, Capi. Look at all those tentacles. Right. If you ain't a wizard by now, get the fuck on it. Just saying. Sorry, that might be my angry auntie Flo speaking, but goddamn, Capi. If you're not a wizard by now, freaking start unlocking some gateways or some shit. I don't know. That's all I gotta say to you. This is... Okay, so I guess this is not phasing you. You're like, yeah, whatever. Okay. My dress is gonna look freaking bomb at the end of this. Yep. Right is worth the cost. You got this, Capi. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, no, it's in this way. And the 6. Okay. So whoever's lying to you here is going to get knocked off their pedestal in a major way. That's what I'm getting. Come on! Yeah. So whoever's causing this energy is going to get knocked off their pedestal. Because their eggs ain't hatching. I'm just going with the reversal. Pedestal, gone. Okay. Somebody from your past history. I'm going to ask for a little bit of clarification. Okay, good. We're only 12 minutes in. We can get some clarification. Ooh. 4 swords. Yep, rest and relaxation. Take care of yourself. This whole season, that's what it's about. This seasonal change. Now remember, I'm in the northern part of the... What do they call that? Sphere of the earth? Oh, God. I don't want to get into a debate about what shape the earth is. I don't have time. Okay, or the energy for that shit. Okay. So, I'm on the northern part of the hemisphere. So, it's our winter season. Can I get... What do we want clarification on? I just asked it for the 9 of Swords and I got the 4 of Swords. So, yeah. If you're losing sleep, try to get some more sleep in different ways, different forms. I watched this video of this one dude who was like, he'd go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up for 2 hours, and then go back to sleep for 4 hours. I've done that not on purpose, and it's not fun. It didn't work for me. So I just wanted to see how it was good for the first couple days for that guy, and he had some weird reader thing. And then he just went to shit, so. I don't know why I'm talking about that. But 1 or 2 nights is not going to hurt you, but like if it's constant, you need to figure out something. Something. Okay. 8 of Swords. 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting you're not saying anything here you're not bringing this forward. You're using your mental energy and harnessing it, and you're keeping quiet here. Capricorn, duh. So you're keeping quiet so you don't get hurt. Because this liar thing's kind of an outlying energy here. Like, it's not really getting to you. You got 2 kings, or you got a divine couple here. And then you've got the King of Swords and the Moon card. This is, well, obviously we're on the dark side of your moon, but you're not speaking to anybody about this. I get you are just like holding back here on everything and just watching this unfold on the outside of you, and you ain't saying shit, even though you knew that you knew that you knew that you knew that this was going to happen to said person who was causing a lot of stress. And I get this isn't just in your life. This is affecting everyone around you and in your history. Dang, Capi. Okay. All right. Well, sorry about the weird. I have the fan going. I'm sorry. I seriously thought about putting on a tank top instead, and I was like, no. Don't ask me. Freaking Mars retrograde, Gemini, whatever. I'm alright. I'm freaking alright. Rolling with munches. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. There it is. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, you know that if you were to fight for this and get all feisty and shit, that you'd cause undue heartache here. Alright, I can't get a read on your specific situation here. Let's try something, Capi. Okay, give me some info on the 7 of Swords. Pretty please. Okay. Oh my god, half the deck? Okay. The Tower. Wow, really? The Hermit. I don't know if that's going to be you or them self-isolated. The 2 of Wands. Looking at their options. 10 of Wands. Ooh. Then they're going to start lying to themselves. But they're healing and going back to the drawing board. 3 of Wands. And they see where they want to go. They're going to untie themselves. Step into some courage. Ooh. Ace of Wands. Start the journey all over again. And then this person has a lot of shit to heal. 3 of Swords steps in again. But then 10 of Cups. Justice. The Moon. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, so they're going to have to do some serious internal work, too. That's a lot to pop out for somebody who's not really fucking close to you. That's a lot. I don't have a timeline on this, kids. No timeline. I'm not getting a timeline. But this person, they got some shit. But they're working on it. They're coming because their tower moment's going to isolate them, and then they're going to have to look at their real options, not the ones that they've lied about and made up in their head. Limerinced out, if you will. Limerence is just you creating a reality that doesn't exist based off little bits and pieces and chunks of reality. So it's like you're taking bits and chunks of your own reality and possibly somebody else's. It could, I don't know. It's a whole plethora of things. But when it comes down to you specifically in this little niche here that we're in, Capi Poo, forgive me for saying that out loud. So when we have a situation where it looks like somebody is definitely lying, when people lie, they are trying to serve a particular purpose that genuinely kind of, sort of, sometimes doesn't have much to do with the individuals they're lying to. Has to do with self-preservation. Yes, it hurts us, but at the same time, they want to deal with the consequences, right? Of whatever it is they're doing. It's just an escape system. And the thing about lying is sometimes you get particular people who believe their lies. And I get that this was their value system here. Their value system is their lying. Okay. Because it's the only way they could survive in the world. But they're getting in the tower moment. They're going to be self-isolated here. And they're going to be wiser for the wear. Okay. They're going to have some burdens, definitely. Seven of Swords again. And then they're going to lie to themselves. Then they're going to learn better. Then they're going to pick up the Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Unbind themselves from that idiocy. Grow a spine. Get some courage. Ace of Wands. Try to start the journey over again. Three of Swords is going to happen. They're going to heal it, though. They're going to find their Ten of Cups. Justice. The Moon. And then Ace of Swords. The mental clarity is going to be there. Yeah, they're going to have to start a lot of journeys all over again. So, see what happens, Larry? So, yes, things are cyclic throughout life. Yes, you start with an ace, you end up with a 10, and then you get to the king and queen, hopefully. But if you get to the 10 and you fuck it up and you go back to a 7 or a 5, you're going to have to repeat the cycle. So you start lying to yourself or others, getting self-isolated on purpose. Or, people are being like, you need to stay over there. Whatever it is. I'm sorry, I'm going to lose my voice. Okay, Capi, you're the one and only today. So when we have those cycles and we fuck them up, right? And everybody does this. This is not like, oh, you one rando percentage bastard, whatever. We all do it, okay? If we didn't all do it, we wouldn't be able to see it in others. Okay? And we wouldn't be experiencing it from others because we're just mirroring each other. And if that's too much for you to handle, you can go to some other spiritual channels to help you understand what mirroring is and how we are creatures that need to integrate rather than take our scapegoat mentality and expect someone else to pay for what's already going on inside of us. We can't control the other person, but we can control ourselves. And I see you doing that here. But for whatever reason, you're going to have to witness this. That's what I'm getting. As sucky as it is, you're going to have to witness it. And this might even be like you on the outside. I'm not sure. I can't tell. But this energy feels so close to you, Capi. Like right next to you. So I don't know if this is your yang side or if this is your counterpart or if this is a parent or a sibling or a child or somebody is really close to you here. But they're far away from your subconscious, okay? And I feel like you're protecting it. But you're going to have to witness this all unfold for this person. So just remember to keep that observational mode. Okay, keep your tuchus moving, growing, because your energy is freaking bomb. And you might actually be, sorry, you might actually be the person who just demonstrates your consistent, beautiful, stable energy for them to keep moving through this. Because oftentimes, if we just radiate all the yum-yums we have inside and the foundational whatever we have going, if we can just keep trucking in our own energy and saying, I see you, I hear you, I wish you love and light and luck and beauty and darkness to go along with this, because they're going to have to step into the dark here. Okay? But this is their outcome. They're going to start to grow and learn from this. Okay? But they're going to have to go through not one but two heartaches here. One in a mental realm and one in the emotional realm. Okay, so this is a lot of breakdown in one nutshell. Let's talk about mental, emotional, and spiritual sovereignty and physical sovereignty. Sovereignty. The art of holding your own space, holding your own flame, keeping your flame, whatever you want to call it. Standing in your spinal cord and being like, cha-cha, I got this. So when we are in relation with ourselves or other people, we have a responsibility, dun, 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 a responsibility, okay, to say to ourselves, okay, this party is not emotionally available. This party is not mentally available. This party is not available to be there for me right now. Okay. Now, this is serious business. If somebody is seriously struggling with life in general, yes, they need to get some help. You should be able to be a little bit interdependent on each other, but no one's supposed to drop all of their shit and totally give over to you. You should be able to hold yourself sovereign enough to say, hey, I had a shitty day and you also had a shitty day, but we're not going to come together and start arguing over who had the shittier day. If that's happening, oh my fucking God, stop. Stop. Remove yourselves from the situation. Walk the F away and take some time to understand that you didn't come together in any sort of bond or union to compete with each other's pain. And if that's how you're showing up in a bond type of relationship, everybody needs to go back to the drawing board. Everybody needs to go back to the drawing board. That is not how you form a healthy, sacred space to come together. It's not. It should never be a competition under any circumstances. My headache hurts, but your bellyache is more. So I'm going to put off my headache and do all the things so you can go deal with your bellyache. Do you get what I'm saying here? Does that make sense? Like, there's a give and take scenario where you're like, come to the table, oh, babe, you got a headache. That freaking blows. My stomach hurts. What are we capable of doing right now? What do we need to do for ourselves and each other in this situation? Instead of saying, well, my condition is way worse than yours, so I'm going to lay down and you're going to do all the things. Instead, maybe let's take some time and both self-care right now and see what happens. We both go off and we self-care. Okay. And if it's like constantly going, well, this and this and that, if that's what's happening, just immediately then be like, okay, you go take care of yours, I'll go take care of mine. Instead of trying to con the other person into babying the other. Does you see how that dynamic was playing out here? That's what I'm getting. Babying. They're like, I need to be nurtured and held and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And that's cool. It's okay to need help from the outside world. I'm not saying to shut that off completely. I'm saying it should never be a competition. You shouldn't have to put off your needs continuously to help another. That sounds really counterintuitive, and there's going to be a lot of narcissists that are going to fight you on that narrative to nobody's business because they don't know how to self-care. They don't know how to keep sovereign. They don't know how to detach from your energy and just stop sucking. Okay? Okay. So I'm not saying that this is that particular person's energy. I'm just laying out that, like, if you do not want that in your life, if that is something that you want to keep yourself safe and sovereign from, there are ways to not do that. And it's all over the internet. We're not going to get into that. But I'm going to try you freaking... Woo! Card quick. Woo! Ciao. Okay. Cards all over. Protection. There it is. 26. I'm going to read this quick and hope it... If I get to the second one, I get to the second one. If I don't, I don't. But you definitely need this. Wisdom of the constellation is the Sara, the altar. It is time to define what truly matters most in your life. Take the time to inventory and assess what is really important. Reassess, reprioritize, regroup. Perhaps it's time to change things up a bit. Ask yourself what truly matters to you the most. Are you protected? Are you safe? And in turn, you are the protector and the shield, guarding what you and what you love against the cold and the wind and the blow. Be both protector and protected as you guard against any obstacles that you are facing. Seek comfort and strength in numbers, shields up. Take an assessment of what is most important to you in life and then protect that ideal, that notion, that sense of being, that identity, that tribe at all costs. Build a solid foundation of who you are and find solace therein. The time has come to find what's most important to you and then stand strong in your fortress, claiming your identity. You are strong, mighty, and powerful. Rock it out, Capi. You got this. There's plenty of resources. I do have a Narky McNarkerton list. It's literally, that's what it's called. You can breeze through that a little bit. Just, I don't see that here, but don't step into it. Love you. Keep it flame.